Hi everyone, this is Joseph Farms and another video for you today. We're talking about how to set up your chicken brooder. With your chicken brooder, you need to have clean water, disinfectant, and soap. First and foremost, wash all your feeders and drinkers thoroughly so that you kill off all the viruses and bacteria that might be still around. Make sure you disinfect the entire chicken house you're going to use for the brooder. Make sure you disinfect the entire brooder. Make sure you have a reliable heat source. Make sure you have a reliable heat source. Some people use charcoal stoves, others use pots, and I personally like using that cheap free stove I make with my bricks at the farm. It's just easy to make. You can see it by yourselves, guys. So make sure you cover the entire place thoroughly. Don't allow a lot of wind to come in, though you will need to leave some little space for aeration so that the birds don't suffocate, since they are going to be charcoal burning inside. You don't want your birds to die off. After doing all that, make sure you cover the ground with the floor with peppers, because peppers are better since they can drain the water in cases of any spillages. But before I put those peppers, I make sure I put coffee husks down. This helps me for more drainage, of course, in case of spillages, because the spillages are uncontrollable in brooders. At least the chicks themselves will step in the water and then step out. That's bringing in out of spillages. But with litter below that, it helps a lot. Also, when it comes to the time of removing the peppers after 3 to 4 days, it will be an easy task for you since the coffee husks are already down. So your your heat source and light source are very, very key. Heat and light are very key. Make sure you spread your drinkers and feeders through the entire brooder. Make sure they're scattered properly so that each chick can be able to access food and water easily. Because they are still young, they need to be shown around what to eat and what to drink. They don't know what is food and what is not. So make sure you scatter everything around properly so that it makes them easy for all of them to feed. And after doing all that, trust me, you'll be on the right path. Don't forget to immunize everything they tell you from your chick supplier. You must be having an immunization schedule. Follow it thoroughly. You must be having vitamins at your farm. Glucose, have to prepare. I advise people to put in the heat source before even you bring in your birds. You can put it in the morning if you're getting them in the evening. That way you can even test if the heat can reach all corners of the house, of your brooder. That way it's easy for you to know that the heat reaches all corners of the brooder. You prepare it. By the time they get to your farm, it's already warm. Let them settle. Give them water first with glucose before giving them food. Wait for around 30 minutes, then you can introduce the food to them. First put them inside the brooder. Let them settle for around 10 minutes. Give them water with glucose. Let them settle for around 30 minutes. Introduce the food. Your chicks will be good to go, trust me. That's what I do personally. I'm telling you from my own experience. That's what I do for me to raise my chicks. And with reliable heat, reliable light, food scattered properly in the entire brooder, water scattered properly. Don't forget those vitamins. Don't forget the glucose and immunization at all times. You can regulate the heat source also. You can regulate the heat also using the coverings of the window. When it's too hot, you can remove them. When it's too cold, you can put them back. That way you can be controlling the temperature, since we are not using modern technology for our heat. That way shall be good to go, and at some point they won't be able to fit. You remove the heat source, but you have to keep in the light though until they make at least 2 months. But the first month, make sure they're eating during day and at night. Leave them with the light source. you will need to expand the brooder. The chicken house will become too small for them. The brooder will become too small for them. You have to expand it so that they can all be able to eat, drink, and play around. Also, you're going to need to raise those drinkers and feeders according to the height of the birds. If they are very young, may start with putting bricks. The older they go, the higher I raise using I tie them up with some small ropes so that they are raised. That way you'll avoid coccidiosis when they start spoiling their drinking water and food when they start mixing it with the flowering and their droppings. So it's very important to keep it raised at high to avoid all those diseases. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment if you found this video useful. Kindly leave a comment if there's anything I've left out. You can also advise in the comment section. You can share it to a friend who wants to start poultry farming. Thank you for watching, and let's keep on waiting for another video from Jesse Farms.